he did what he had to do. We definitely can get a rematch for sure.
Gervonta Davis called, and Isaac Cruz answered. He responded with a fierce warning, promising a brutal knockout for the 30s champ.
Como lo he dicho, yo aquí estoy para pelearle ahora en 140 y demostrarle que estamos igual de...
Now, Gervonta Davis has fired back, hinting at his readiness for their long-awaited rematch. Right after his big win against Frank Martin, Davis reignited an old rivalry that fans had been eagerly anticipating. An interviewer asked Gervonta Davis which fight he wanted next, and he said all of them. When asked which rematch he prefer, Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz or Ryan Garcia.
Yo, man. What rematch do you want, Pitbull or...
What rematch do you want? When asked about his return and potential opponents, Davis replied, I just want to get back in the gym and stay focused. But Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and Pitbull Cruz are on my radar. Speaking specifically about Cruz, Davis said, he looked sharp in his last fight. He did what he had to do. We can definitely get a rematch, hopefully sooner or later. Just last year, after his victory over Ramirez, Isaac Cruz called out Gervonta "Tank" Davis, who was present ringside. Cruz expressed his desire for a possible rematch. An interviewer then questioned Davis about his interest in a rematch with Cruz. Tank responded, if the money is right, hey, we'll see him again. The interviewer also asked about the back and forth between Davis and Ryan Garcia. Davis, now more willing to face the best fighters in and around his division, mentioned that he was open to fighting top contenders, including Ryan Garcia, Vasily Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, and Isaac Cruz. In response, Cruz issued a bold statement, promising a knockout if they were to meet again. I'll be happy to fight Gervonta Davis. I owe him a knockout win this time. We'll both train well and be at our very best. I want it as soon as possible, Cruz declared.
De Los Ángeles y por eso exigimos la revancha contra Gervonta Davis. We want the rematch with Gervonta Davis.
Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz, the World Boxing Association champion and Mexico City native, has vowed to make his country proud and solidify his status in the star-studded 135 pounds division. His ambitions were showcased when he faced Giovanni Barrios in a WBC and WBA lightweight title eliminator, which served as the co-main event for the Errol Spence vs. Terence Crawford fight. The boxing community is buzzing with excitement over the possibility of a rematch between Davis and Cruz. Both fighters are at the peak of their careers, and a second bout promises to be even more thrilling than their first encounter. Fans are eagerly awaiting official announcements, hoping to see these two warriors face off in the ring once more. I am ready to put Mexico on top once again and show that I am meant to go up against the best, said Isaac Cruz. I'm making sure that I'm working harder and smarter, making the most of everything I do in the gym. It's not just about how hard you hit. You have to be smart and make your punches connect in the way you meant them to land all along. It may sound cliché, but it truly is about dedication, hard work, and discipline. Being just a regular fighter is taking the easy way out. Saying no to a glass of water or to being with friends is hard. What we do is beautiful, but it's hard. If you want to be an elite athlete, you have to learn how to live with sacrifice. Coming from a family full of professional boxers, including his father and grandfather, Cruz is no stranger to the sacrifices required at the highest level of his chosen profession. His relentless drive to get into boxing has been clear since his early days, despite the time missed with his wife and children. This sacrifice acts as a powerful motivation for him to perform at his best. The hardest thing I ever had to do was tell my wife and kids that I couldn't take them for ice cream today, Cruz shared. I mean, thank God I train close to them, but I still miss them a lot. At the end of the day, it only makes it more important that I make the most of these sacrifices and fight to my full ability. I fight at my best because of the love and support I receive from my family. The 26-year-old Cruz has become a fan favorite among passionate Mexican fans due to his all-action style, reminiscent of many of boxing's most memorable Mexican champions and contenders. Reflecting on his last fight, he acknowledged the outcome was good, though he was surprised by the split decision. Despite competing at lightweight throughout his career since 2015, Cruz has no plans of leaving the division and hopes to continue developing his relationship with fans against other top fighters in the weight class. "I'm totally focused on staying at 135 pounds because that's where I feel strongest and most comfortable," said Cruz. "Vegas wasn't deceptive, but I don't know what the judges were looking at. I just want to give everyone watching a great show." Cruz's fearless approach has earned him a strong connection with fans. "I've made a connection with the fans because I showed that I'm not afraid to fight the best. I have no fear, just resolve." Since giving unbeaten superstar Gervonta Davis a tough test in their December 2021 clash, Cruz has set his sights on a rematch for the WBA lightweight title. He's determined to show that he can overcome the best in the division. "I'll be happy to fight Gervonta Davis again. I owe him a knockout win this time. We'll both train well and be at our very best. I want it as soon as possible," Cruz declared. Davis, known for his sharp words as much as his sharp punches, responded to Cruz's challenge with a cryptic tweet, "Say no more." This exchange has heightened anticipation for a potential rematch, a bout that fans are eagerly awaiting. Isaac "Pitbull" Cruz, the World Boxing Association champion and Mexico City native, remains dedicated to making his country proud and solidifying his status in the star-studded 135 pounds division. His ambitions were showcased when he faced Giovanni Barrios in a WBC and WBA lightweight title eliminator, serving as the co-main event for the Errol Spence vs. Terence Crawford fight. The boxing community is buzzing with excitement over the possibility of a rematch between Davis and Cruz. Fans are eagerly awaiting official announcements, hoping to see these two warriors face off in the ring once more. 113 and 115 to 113 in favor of Davis. After the fight, Davis dismissed the idea of a rematch with Cruz, simply saying, "Hell no," when asked whether he'd stay at lightweight or move back up to super lightweight for his next fight. Davis responded, "Whatever the best opportunity is out there for me, I'm here for it, man." He also expressed interest in facing the top contenders in the lightweight division, including Vasily Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, and Ryan Garcia. Davis's victory over Cruz kept him in a strong position in the lightweight division, solidifying his reputation as one of the best fighters in the sport. Fans eagerly await his next move, hoping to see him continue to take on the best in his division. Do not forget to like and subscribe the channel so you never miss any update in future. Thanks for watching.